Alright everyone, we do apologize for the late start to the stream. I am in the middle of, well, getting something together, and I do apologize for the delay. Fortunately, there's some things that are just forcing us to do things the hard way. We'll see if that works. Alright. The snap you're hearing is the sound of my keyboard as I move it into place, because I forgot one of my stands today, and as such I'm forced to mess around with my Samsung tablet in a way they didn't expect initially. It's going to be a little awkward, but please bear with me. Let's keep the same power too, just in case. Okay, I need to get the warranty for that too. Alright. I'm actually really liking this new mix. It's a little loud on my end though, so I'm probably going to take it down a notch. And maybe pick it up a bit on your end. Alright. Alright, well, let's get things started. Yeah, I didn't have time to mess about, unfortunately. Okay, I need to move this again. Now, there's not enough room for my arms. Okay. Oh yeah, whoops. I'm not even in the right place. Alright. Let's double check a couple of things. That's, oh. Okay. That should be okay. Alright. Alright. Hello everyone, my name is Paolo Jasa, and right now we are currently in the Manga Drawing Lessons online program, created, not sponsored by, but rather brought to you by the Govins branch of the Enoch Pratt Free Library here in wonderful Baltimore, Maryland. So this program is about learning how to draw anime and manga characters in bi-weekly online sessions. No prior drawing experience is needed, and supplies and resources for the program will be available at the Govins branch and online here at this URL, tinyurl.com/manga drawing lessons weekly. This is a sister program to the Manga Drawing Lessons in-house or in person. Join us for our twice monthly in-house programs every other Tuesday or so. Essentially, when we do the IRL program, we use traditional methods, and when we do the stream like this one, we're using digital tools, including tablets, drawing pads, and what have you. Primarily, I've been recently using my Samsung Galaxy S7 Plus, which is basically a kind of mid-range tablet. That's been really useful in doing what's called digital art. But more on that in a bit. Now that the introductions are out of the way, we're going to go ahead and continue something that we should have picked up about a month ago. I do apologize in advance for my not being here, not being online for like about a month. I didn't expect to take a month-long hiatus. but I did because of unfortunate timing issues, unfortunate issues regarding staff day and a what's called a much needed break from work that just happened to fall on the days that I was doing manga drawing lessons online. Not for nothing. I do expect to actually do these more like once a month, starting July, August, I should say. So I think I should still be doing one more of these. Actually, let me double check. I should actually say here, yeah, I'm doing one of these per month, one in May and one in June, and once in July and once in August, but it's going to be on a different time. So keep an eye out for when we're changing the stream date, but you can always catch older streams here on here on this YouTube channel. But yeah, let's continue. All right. All right, so here, as we see here in the window, it should be open up to, yep, there it is. It should be open up to the mascot idea that we were continuing to do. What's called? Basically, we have a character mascot for manga drawing lessons, and we were in the midst of creating an illustration for May-June. Unfortunately, that time passed. And now we should be making it for July and August, which kind of makes more sense because we're kind of making Evie, our mascot here, into someone that works in like a theme park, or like one of these mascots from what's called Japanese like mascots for literally anything or everything, like Kumamon, Eevee, Pokemon, this ramen noodle head guy, which I find very funny. I love that his hair is the ramen and also his entire head is just like an open bowl. That's funny. And we're basing it a lot on this image by Tumblr user Bixels, which I just absolutely love, and I'm like, oh, I'm copying this, so using my own mascot. And the idea is basically Eevee is her own mascot, like working as her own mascot for like summer reading, which I find very, very funny. But anyway, but yeah, we'll be focusing on this this image and these various other mascots. Oh no, my face. Various other mascot characters in terms of like inspiration, where they're coming from, and of course I'll be using older versions of Eevee just to keep an eye on making sure her like body, her costume, her character basically stays in like proportion, or at least if not in proportion, at least consistent. Which is funny because we were actually working on something else earlier, which was a character model sheet. And we're just in the midst of inking that if we have, and we'll continue to do that if we have enough time after this illustration. But to that point, hold on, am I getting a notice? What is this? Oh, sorry, my Samsung just told me that I got a so I have Marvel Snap on my tablet, because of course I do. It's a fun game and it's free, and it's not pay to win, but you do get, if you pay, you do get the new cards faster. And like it says, oh, the new card is here. It's just basically reminding me to either cough up $10 for the premium battle pass, and to do my dailies. And I'm like, man, that's not a game, that's a job. You're paying your job too. Wild. Anyway, all right. Oops. No. Oh, Lord. Was it this? This one? Okay. Okay, Lord. Okay. I keep forgetting which one of these things it's assigned to. I'm currently using a new keyboard instead of the shorter one. I got the nice, oh, I can't actually show it to you because it's literally stuck on the stand that I'm using to, using on the Galaxy. Here. We'll go ahead and transition to our actual, transitioning into our program CSP. Let's make sure this is working correctly. Come on, I know you can recognize it. Oh, this is number 1, that's number 3, and number 2 is technically the what's called my work computer upstairs. Ooh, oops. Oh no. That sampled the inky whiteness of this paper. Lord. I'm just gonna use the perfect pencil. I like using the cream pencil, but I should stop. Alright. So the setup here is a little funky because I forgot to bring my stand. Usually I just level a little forward down or a forward down so I can kind of lean over a little bit. But because I'm using this pop-up stand that's made primarily for the keyboard and iPad and a tablet that's like typing, it's a little awkward. So excuse me, I am going to do a couple of practice exercises while I'm here to show you to get used to this new stand a bit. Yeah. Ugh. A lot less control. It feels more like because I need to hold it a little farther away. It feels a little like I'm painting with a brush, which, to be fair, kind of gives it a smoother feel. Because I'm holding it here. I'm holding it here when I'm usually holding it over here. But c'est la vie, I guess. I'm trying not to put too much pressure on it as well because I'm trying to make smoother shapes using big strokes, long strokes. It really does feel like I'm painting instead of actually drawing. But that's probably better for my wrist as I'm putting it like this. So I'm not complaining too much. Okay, that's good. It's not actually recording me taking a big sippy, so you don't hear the slurping noises as I take a sip from my trusty drink canister or drink canteen. So this reminds me, I am definitely not stationed in like a kind of I don't want to say classy neighborhood, but like a more upper class neighborhood, because I noticed that like none of the students I encounter while I'm here have like the trendy new thing, which is like a Stanley Cup being lugged around, which is nice to know that the kids, so to speak, aren't always influenced by outside forces, or rather outside consumer forces, but it's probably because they're probably not in that age range to warrant spending what, $40 on a thermos, or a glorified thermos that's not even leak proof. That's on them, really. It doesn't really hold that much either, unless you want it to hold a lot, and then even then the Stanley Cup is just like, ugh. Also, apparently there's lead in it. But don't take my word for it. You should do your own research. No, there's been reports that there's lead in that stuff, as well as, weirdly enough, Lunchables, which is why I don't recommend Lunchables. Just bite an apple, guys. Okay. I promise I'm actually doing something with the scribbles on the page. What's it called? Kind of allowing me my hand to like loosen up a bit. Then I can make it all disappear. But if it was just a dream. Alright, let me go ahead and transition back to the Chrome window here, because I'm going to open up the file. We were going to open up the illustration that we were working on before. Actually, let me go ahead and not now. Actually, let me go ahead and open up the what's it called, the character design sheet that we were working on before we were working on this current illustration. Gonna transition back. All right, I'm going to ignore not CSP. Ignore OBS Studio for a little bit, so I can actually see the various reference photos that I need to look at, that I was just showing you. It's very clean. Yeah, it's very clean. Okay. There's differences in thickness. Right. Anyway, no. Alright. No, we're here. Yeah, we're here. Okay. Gonna ignore OBS for a bit. Yeah. It's very clean. Alright, so this is where I'm at in terms of the process of creation. The process of creating an illustration. I do fully expect this to be a fully colored, maybe cell shaded illustration. And just like, I can actually just very quickly show you all the different layers. That's not me. So initially it was this, which like variations on the theme of like the Bixels photo, but in the end I decided to basically completely rip off or read lovingly copy or make tribute to the original pose here, which then in turn became like a larger pose that had like 2-3 sketch layers on it, which in turn like I cleaned up a little bit more, which in turn was the basis for this what's called black and white line image. I'm just looking at it, and I think I remember we were using the real G pen, yeah. So we were just basically using the real G pen. As you can tell, it's a little scrungly, and I think I'm gonna need to make it a little bit more scrungly because I feel it's like a little too uniform. Like in Hatsune Miku Pixels one, there's like interior lines that gave it more stuff, because I like the very thick outline. It's very cartoony, it's very fun. And now I think I'm just going to give it some more interior lines to give it well, I think that was the issue here. This is not supposed to be interesting. I think this was a size 12. Nope, that's a size 1A. Now size 17. This was supposed to be covering the eyeball. And then real small. Oh, I want to do that. There, now there's some depth here. Let's add some. Let's add like it looks like basically it's kind of like super bald from the side. So let's add some, like her hair kind of like this is supposed to be her hair to the side like this. And so let's add some like other side hair. As well, add a little bit of interiority. Interiority, what does that mean? There we go. Yeah. I'm kind of annoyed we're still at the add some stuff to the sketches part when we're very clearly in the we're very clearly in like supposedly the stop sketching and start inking phase, and we're still adding stuff. Frustrating, but not surprising, honestly. I'm seeing a line break here. There we go. And then I think there we go. Don't need that. Don't need that. Look at that a bit. Oh no. Frustrating. I don't know if you noticed that, but I didn't want it to be a tangent in like that area of the elbow. Like that. Much better. Yeah, much better. Let's add some interior lines, I guess. Really don't like this bit. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking here. I don't like this bit. Every time I do this, I feel less like an less like an artist, less like a digital artist, and more like a sculptor. Like going into the little details and just no, wrong button, and adding bits and bobs. Yeah, that's fine. Hey bud, why are you adding so much detail to the armpit? Do not ask questions. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I was thinking. And thinking usually involves looking at my phone for inordinate amounts of time. Try not to think about it. I don't recommend it. Don't ever be an adult, kids. Anywho. I'm looking over at the little details here, and I feel like the shoulder is a little not as thick as I want it to be. So let's erase that. Yeah, give this broad some muscles. Muscles. Yeah. Like, you know how like mascots don't really have, oh, you know what, no, I have an actual like point of reference in terms of these like chunky feet. You know, the villager from Animal Crossing? Yeah, this is basically it. Yeah, it's like the chunky clogs from the villager. And so the way that this is supposed to work is that she is like the quote unquote backstory here is that she is working in like the state fair, like working at the state fair. She's working at the state fair, and like this is her this is like her part-time job. Like this is like her part-time job, being the quote unquote mascot for the library, and as such being a mascot for the library, and as such yeah, being a mascot for the library, and as such brings literally brings the library mascot into like fairs and stuff, just to say, hey, we have programs at the library, thus the, you know, Pratt Free Library swoosh at the bottom, which I feel like I should give more depth to. Oops. Nope. Looking at the wrong one again. Okay, we're good so far. Yeah, every time I try to draw the Enoch Pratt swoosh, I just find it really funny that I have to kind of calibrate it a little bit, because when I it's never like, it should be a little thicker at the bottom, and the swoosh, I never get the lines right. There's probably like a mathematical there's probably like a actual like, oh, like a design document for this thing, that I feel kind of bad that damn it. I feel kind of bad that I kind of have to rely on the our art department, not rely on, but I feel bad that I haven't really actually asked the art department in Enoch Pratt. It's like, hey, how do you draw this thing properly? Because I kind of want to use it in some of my drawings, in some of my promotional posters at work, because A, I can, and B, because it's funny. They were actually really, like, last summer, they were actually really chill about, hey, here's some of the design documents for the Summer Break Baltimore thing. Feel free to incorporate. I asked if, like, hey, can I incorporate the Summer Break Baltimore stuff into like the promotional materials of my program? And they were like, sure. Here's the like PNG for it, and that was really cool. Really chill of them, which is nice. There we go. I'm gonna make this one a little thicker as well. Nice big swoosh. A thick swoosh. Scream. Hmm. 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 Yeah, so that's still drawn freehand. It still looks a little wonky, but I don't mind it as much. Actually, that would be more interesting if we can kind of see curve where it was going. There we go. That looks much cooler. All right. All right, the flip test. Looks great. All right, so it looks like I want to say that the line work is done at this point, or dunsies at this point, because I want it to be done. I want to add more detail. Oh, but that's the devil talking. It's telling you Hey, stop adding detail. You need to continue with the piece. So I think the next bit is I'm gonna go ahead and put a layer underneath it and grayscale and use this current layer. Also save, always save. Take this layer and use it as the reference layer for the grayscale thing I'm gonna do underneath. It's gonna be fully in color. That's not the issue. Really, I just want to be able to do the very simple like shadows, highlights type thing. Because if we look here at the Bexel's drawing, you can kind of see that there is some very like light shading, shading in the background underneath various bits, almost to the point that it's kind of like cell shading. No, yeah, it is cell shading because there's no like gradient. It's just like two like different like a lighter and darker tone. So yeah, it is shading. It is cell shading, but very simple. I kind of want to also make the what's called the hair and nose like absurdly shiny as well, so that I might have to put like more emphasis on the highlights and stuff. That would be fun. Or that's going to be fun rather. Let's see. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. What am I doing? Oh, okay. Right. We're gonna find add layer, put it, drag it down so it's underneath here. Use this and put it as a reference layer. Take this, and what we're going to do is we're going to find the fill gradient tool. That's basically this ice cream lady. We're going to find a color. We're gonna find a very like default color set. Just gonna find the default color set, put it in like this really light, I think it's 70%, 30% gray. And on this, using this top layer as, or this inking layer as this reference layer. Actually, you know what? I am going to very quickly turn off the paper real quick just to show you this. All right. And using the ice cream tool, select the entire area around it, and it should, yep, did exactly that. Build up just like I needed to. Nice. Okay. So this is going to be our the type of things I'm doing. This is basically our color, like default color layer. Just going to pick and choose colors on it first. But before that, we're going to go ahead and add another layer on top. What's it called? Not merge with layer. What's it called? Oh, there it is. Clip to layer below, put it as the multiply. So what happens is, okay, I need to turn off notifications while I'm streaming. Good God, how unprofessional. I think I'm gonna keep the real G pen here. But no, I'm gonna do the G pen so I can do this. Yeah, so I can do that. And we're going to lock transparent pixels so we can, oops. Nope, I did not want to do that. Yeah, there we go. This is I want to lock on transparent pixels. There we go. Yeah. Okay. And then I think this is a fill tool. No, it's the... Which one is this? Which is the... Uh... 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 Hmm. 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 Hold on, I need to find something. What is the shortcut setting for zoom gradient airbrush blend? Fill? There's no fill? What? Should be F. Okay, yeah, that's right. Fill should be F. Yeah, I was mad. I'm very mad. Oh, oops. Yeah. Mm. Oh, geez, I'm supposed to talk. Crap. Sorry, I kind of got lost in the zone here as I'm trying to like outline the various places where the shadow goes. I wanted to do it just very simply, but I can't help myself. I needed to have like good shadows. Otherwise it's gonna feel a little wonky. But otherwise it's kind of like relatively light shadows, else like mostly everywhere. We're gonna assume this is under bright sunlight, yada yada yada. Nothing too crazy. He says as he's putting on shadows on the hair. Looking at it, I just need to put on those shadows, and then that's very basically it in terms of like shadows and stuff. Maybe there's like one or two no, there's not one or two highlights. There's going to be a lot more highlights. I really wanted the big mascot head to shine. Excuse me. What do I want to do? Okay. Oh Lord, it's already 4 o'clock. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this as is because I can like even like looking at it again. When I look at it again, I can already tell like this is where the shadows go, etc., etc. Oh, there's one more bit. It's like this bit here. Underneath that. Underneath that. Underneath that. There we go. Underneath that. There we go. Okay, now I'm done playing with. Hold on. There's like the shadow underneath here. And underneath here. Underneath here. Yep. Yep. Okay, now stop touching it. We'll have time for this later because I'm currently at time in terms of, yeah, I'm literally like an hour away from completing this stream. So I'm gonna use this final minute to just say A, always save your work, and B, that this has been the Manga Drawing Lessons Online, brought to you by the Govins branch of the Enoch Pratt Free Library in Baltimore, Maryland, letting you know that it's gonna be like once monthly instead of the usual twice monthly. It's just a change in schedule at this point. And I believe we will also be changing the time if you want to watch this live. It's going to be at a different time. So right now it's as it stands, just keep an eye out on the prattlibrary.org calendar of events, where you will find other events for the Summer Break Baltimore, which is this is technically a part of because it's going to be also happening in June. So don't forget to come in to grab your books, your t-shirts, and your chance to win prizes here at the Enoch Pratt Free Library of Baltimore, Maryland. I hope to see you guys again, hopefully next month, but by then I am pretty sure I'm going to be done with this piece so that we can continue our character model sheet, character design sheet of Evie, so we'll have a more cohesive look at this character that we've been drawing for the past few, oh my god, it's been the past few years. That's pretty cool. This is the longest I've probably kept an OC, which is pretty great. Again, thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and we'll see you around the next bit, okay? Bye!